Alright guys, welcome back. If you're just joining us for the first time today, my name is Plasma Storm, and today I'm gonna welcome you guys back to The Evil Within 2. Now that is getting started here, and I gotta get the stream to my computer going for you. But I'm sorry I had to step out from it before. Give me a second here. I had to step out earlier, just for some... Originally, I'd been called into work, and then I didn't actually have to go in, but I had a whole bunch of other things that I was going to take care of, and I'd already signed off, so I figured, alright, I'll come back around the same time as I had intended to, anyway. But I did do some talking to some people, and the theory is that I haven't actually screwed myself. I've put myself in a very difficult position in this game, but I haven't completely done myself in yet. I just have to be really, really crafty with the way I get around and the way I do things for the time being, until I get my... Unlock the gates and all the weapons trees. Let's see here. So anyway, what I've essentially done is I've backed myself into a pretty bad corner, but there's no hope whatsoever. So, because I'm playing this on Nightmare mode and I want to get the full experience of what I've done, essentially, I guess I'm just going to start from where I was, and we're going to continue trying to get this sniper rifle. And I will change the title of this later, so that it's differentiated from the original portion. But I'm going to go check out the church, and I'm going to go check out this building over here. Because a couple of people have told me, you're not completely screwed, but you do need to really think about how you use your stuff from here on out. It'd be a lot easier for me to loot supplies and whatnot from here than it's going to be to try and find supplies up ahead, where I haven't taken care of most of the enemies. In the event that What was that all about? I'm not seeing things. That prompt was there, right? I'm not just... Oh, okay, it was climb. Alright. But I'm not one of those people that's thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get free stuff or whatever. I can see stuff right here. Oop. Second here. Oh, is this City Hall? Or Town Hall or whatever? Alright, well, it's sounding an awful lot like I probably don't want to go anywhere near this, but for the sake of supplies and whatnot, I don't really have a choice. I have to go in here and I have to see if there's anything I can use. Now, because this is going to be a close quarters type deal, I'm expecting that I'm probably going to get jump scared quite a lot. But see, here we are. Gunpowder already. Something we desperately needed. So, I mean, it's good. We're starting in the right direction, at least. I can use you to craft a syringe. And as for the rest of this place, I don't much care for it. I'd rather we didn't have anything to do with this whatsoever, because I get the feeling that whatever's in here probably wants to eat my face. What the hell? Door's just open now? Okay. I'm not a big fan of invitations to things. This would be an excellent jump scare opportunity. And because of that... It's an ideal mix of small town charm and modern day convenience surrounded by diverse natural wonders. I'm glad you're here. God. Okay. Did that door just close itself after opening itself? There's a level of nonsense occurring here that I don't much care for. Don't go. I don't know what that means.
Is this meant for me?
You mean like don't go down in the basement because there's something that wants to eat you down there? Certainly sounds that way. Smoke bolts. Ryan Turner. Oh, not the Shrike again.
I recognize this work. Him again.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Look, man, just let me go. I can take you somewhere safe. We've got supplies. Stick with me. I can get you out of here.
Safe? What's interesting about safe? Why would I want to leave here? This place is a work in progress, but soon it will be perfect. All it requires is my inspiration and your blood.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Don't move.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Help! Somebody help me!
I said don't move. Now, let's make some art.
Tough luck, Ryan. A camera rigged to take a picture of the victim.
Man.
This is supposed to be art, more like an execution.
Depending on who you ask, that may or may not be the same thing, really. The hell was that?
Huh. Another communicator. Must be Ryan's. Huh. Mobius team members. They might have something useful on them.
Most recent log file recorded, I rigged my communicator to pick up Unity chip signals and managed to find locations for the rest of the security team. What's left of them, anyway. They'll have supplies, and it's not like they need them anymore. All of the chips are broadcasting from dead brains. Okay. Dead brain is good brain. At least as far as this is concerned. So there's nothing down here of worth. Why do I get the feeling that I'm about to get killed? Weapon parts. Upgrading my weapons seems like a good choice, but I don't want to waste too many of my weapon parts on upgrading the weapons I have when... Change bolt. This is going to be a combat-oriented situation, if nothing else. And I... Oh, God, not this again.
Damn it. Where did he go?
Oh, crap. Ah, shoot. Somebody want to tell me what exactly I'm looking at here? Because that looks like a set of heads. Set of 3, to be precise. They're going to start screaming at me, aren't they? Again, I need the materials, but God, if I don't... No. Just no. I need to be cautious, but I also need to... Hey! Oh, I'm not a complete idiot. Come on. I need more bullets than I have, though. I guess I'm going to have to do this. I hate doing it because I know how much more it costs to make them here. I mean, it only costs 2 more gunpowder, and that doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're me in this situation, oh, it means quite a lot. And I'm gonna craft medical syringe. I can create that elsewhere. Reality matrix. Called it. Damn, how could I have borked that? Alright, well, just hoping I can stab him out, because anything else just went out the door. What the hell? Get down. Well, that's handy, to say the least. You and your tentacles can writhe elsewhere. T and an old computer. I mean, again, the whole purpose. And this gives me enemies to kill. The big problem here. That looks familiar. He framed it.
This is obscene.
You think? What did you think you were dealing with? A nice guy? Sebastian, love you to death, dude, but good God. Exit. Right. Exit straight into hell. This is the only thing I got now. Used up all my bullets, which is really uncool. I'm about to die. Oh, what?
That was weird. Even for this place. O'Neill's safe house is right there. Might as well give him the bad news about his entourage face to face.
Port back to O'Neill. Did the enemies respawn? Because that would be really handy. No. I don't care for it. I feel like it was setting up for something, and getting the hell out of Dodge here. Alright, well, we're back in O'Neill's safe house, so that's something. That's forward progress made, even if I wasn't really planning on it. I just wanted supplies. But, you know.
Did you find them?
They're dead. But after what I saw, you're better off without them around. They were planning on killing everybody in here.
An Alpha 1 emergency, huh? Can't say it's the worst idea I've heard.
You're a real piece of work, O'Neill. You know that?
I'm just being a realist. You can't save everybody. It's impossible. Mobius made emergency plans for a reason.
If they never made this twisted machine, they wouldn't need emergency plans in the first place.
Maybe so. But look at what they've done. It's pretty incredible.
Still a company man after all this, huh? Hope your loyalty pays off for you in the end. Because right now, it seems like they don't give a shit about you.
What do you mean? They sent you in here, didn't they? Sorry, I didn't mean to make you angry. Here. I made some more of these for you. For your troubles.
He gave me a bunch of... Alright. Backup ain't coming. So we've established that... Alright. I can live with that, I guess. I should craft some stuff before I go. Oh, I thought for a second this terminal was active. I was like, what? Where did this take me? Alright. We got 300 weapon parts, so... I guess we can upgrade one of our weapons, which, again, since we seem to be using the handgun more than anything else, I'm gonna say it makes sense. I don't like it. High-grade weapon. Requires a high-grade weapon part, which I don't obviously have. But that'll increase some of the firepower a little bit. Maybe, just maybe, we can make... Man. Resources are still scarce. I had to use almost as many resources as I was able to make from what I got out of there. But, progress, even with everything in question. So I don't think we're going to be seeing enemy respawns until we've completed something important. So, bearing that in mind, I'm going to check out the church like a good little soldier. Because that may be the only way I have, or the only source of supplies I have left, if any. There's an axe over there I should go grab.
Please forgive me for what I've done. Please forgive me for what I've done. Please forgive me. Oh my God. Please. I know I've sinned, but not this. Please. I won't sin again. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for what I've done. Hello? Please forgive me. Are you okay? Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh God, please.
Oh, what the hell? Well, that's great. He's gonna get back up. I'm not an idiot. The last thing I would do... I would have put a round through his head by now. Oh, jeez. We don't have nearly enough bullets to handle this. Get out.
Fuck that.
Damn it. Run. Oh, come on. I'm out of stamina, really? To put some distance between me and them just for a second. What the? Ow. Ow. Okay.
Tell me.
Okay, so nothing new from him. When I was at this weapons bench last time, I didn't craft a healing syringe, despite the fact that I definitely have enough things for that. I won't use that just yet. So I've got this. This is not good. Alright. That'll spare us for a little while. I went into the church hoping for supplies. Instead, I got 3 enemies. All of whom wanted me dead. Okay, I gotta figure out how to deal with that. this is really bad. There's a statue with a key in it, but I don't dare break it just yet. Remember, that's there. It's gonna be the key to our, Get in cover, get in cover, get in cover. Alright. You see nothing? That should never have worked. If that thing was anything more than just a brainless cretin, that never would have worked. I'm stupid if I think getting in there is gonna do me any good, though. At this point, unless I can get him to come through the door, but I think once he went in, he plans on staying in. Oh God. Oh, did you yell run? Is that what you yelled? Because that makes sense to me. Oh, God. Oh! Well, how about you don't? How about you go away? Get in, get in, get in, get in. Ridiculous. I still hear him, but it's possible. Yeah. It's altogether likely. I need to go kill him before he gets back up. Nope. How about you frickin' don't? What? Oh, I love that that became a trap and that it didn't get triggered by anybody, because that probably just made my life 10 times easier. Gunpowder. I always use that. Where did I put that exactly? I just kind of put it up to my bright ass cheek and... yeah, it's good. Alright, so now I've dealt with the person who stumbles through the door, I think. So now I gotta go deal with the priest that decided he was gonna just turn into a zombo. Unless he comes bursting through the door, which would probably be a good scenario to be prepared for. Okay, I gotta be real quiet about this one. If he notices me, I am screwed. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to go. Sorry, sir. Ooh, his whole body is pulsating. That's kind of disgusting. And why would I ever want to inspect this? For any reason.
Huh. Looks like the Padre had some fight in him.
Is that your professional opinion? Locker key can be used to lockers in Nurse Tatiana's treatment area. Well, good. Great. Now I've killed a priest. That's that. I mean, in his defense, he was a zombie.
Seemed like he was looking at something I couldn't see. Whatever it was, it changed him quickly.
Some unseen force is turning things into zombies. That's fantastic. Alright, good. Alright, now that we've got at least some modicum of supplies and whatnot, and I've kind of gotten back into the heart of this, I'm going to grab that axe, because that might actually save my butt. Grab this axe over here. Hopefully none of these bodies decide to get up. They didn't last time, but that doesn't mean anything in this game. Alright, we got a hand axe. That's better than we had before. Is there anything else I can think to go and get or to look for? I mean, I might be able to sidle alongside this building over here, and maybe there's some stuff over in the back. I mean, that's just guess at this point, but it's in the early area, so I imagine if there's anything, it's probably more accessible than... No, it doesn't look like I can go over that way. There's no going in this front door because it's been sealed by Mobius operatives. Creek. As in, I'm up a creek without a paddle. Or any other semblance of self-defense, or anything like that. Yeah, I know. I know. Alright, we're gonna go around the back. I'm guessing I didn't miss anything over here, but you never know. I can see something glimmering in that car. This has just become an endless quest for supplies on some level. God, I don't want to break this window, but... Hello. I'm trying to decide if that's a squirrel or a rat. Given the context, I'm gonna guess rat. Yeah, rat. As in, you are a rat. Rat's gonna try and eat my face. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Can I move this? No, but I can climb it. That doesn't do me any good, though, because I can't climb over the fence. Although that's exactly... Like, I feel like you would be able to jump and do exactly that. But anyway, alright. I'm going to assume that we've found most, if not all, of the things that there was to find in the initial areas. I'm going to unapologetically check every one of these buildings to see if one of them's open, because if it is, I would certainly like that. No, I'm not going down the alleyway. I refuse. Primarily, I don't think I'd be able to go through it anyway, but even if I could, I want absolutely nothing to do with that. Man, this place has gone all sorts of crazy. Look, an entire portion of town just upended. Just, oh, yeah, that's cool. But, I mean, okay, draw distance-wise versus how big those things are. Something doesn't seem right. Those don't scale properly. Even if you were to bring that back, based on the distance it looks like it is away, landmass-wise, everything in there would be about half the size it ought to be. Okay, I don't know if that's really a leg, but that definitely looks like a pair of legs hanging out there. That's exactly what that is. Tell you how much I like that. About as much as you'd think. Do I waste a bullet to find out if that's a corpse? Or do I just walk up to it? We'll just walk up to it. Huh. Glad I didn't waste the bullet. Alright, that gives me how many handgun bullets? 4? That's still not much, but I mean, I've upgraded the power of this thing too, so I gotta remind myself that I can at least handle a little bit more than I could before. Not much. Ugh. See, now that makes sense proportionally, but okay, so you look at how far away that particular deal is compared to this. And the size of those buildings doesn't quite make sense. But anyway, enough of me criticizing the game. This game's actually fantastic. Alright, now, I remember somebody specifically telling me to avoid the train if I could. I'm not entirely sure why that would be, but I imagine it's probably because it's filled with zombies. I have to go near it eventually. The question is, do I want that to be now? There's boxes here, boxes that I didn't break. But if I didn't break the boxes, then that would tend to lend credence to the idea that I didn't deal with everything that was over here. It doesn't look like there's anything in there. Alright, well, free boxes. Maybe they got stuff I need. Weapon parts, I can do without that. I really can. I've got enough of that. Gunpowder, now there's something I can deal with. 6 gunpowder, that's almost enough for me to do something with. I can craft 2 bullets out of that. This doesn't sound all that meaningful, but in my situation, every bullet's gonna be vital. I'm gonna have to take my chances. Oh. Looks like more weapon parts, but hey. Supplies are supplies. I wish I could break those down into components that I could use more readily. Alright, with a hand axe and whatnot, I may actually be able to deal with the creature in... Oh, hello. I don't much like this, but hey. Yeah, sorry I opened your door. I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna go elsewhere. At least when I go inside the auto mechanics thing, I know what I'm in for. On some level. I'm sure there's stuff on the bus, but again, close quarter spaces. Not a good place to be in a horror game. Anywhere that is like that is a bad thing. What's up with the green iridescent? Okay, I can't miss that. But I also don't want to... I've only got one hand axe. That's the thing. I have to go for what I know might actually be a quantifiable thing versus what could potentially be something good but might end up being something just worthless. Like, well, yeah, it might just end up being bullets, honestly. What is right in front of me? Handgun bullets. Yeah. Shotgun shells over there. Resonance points here. Sniper parts up there. Wait a minute, what? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, here I was thinking there was something inside the bus. I think the interior of the bus is probably... Well, there's brain juice in there. But what caused the creation of said brain juice is what I want to know. I mean, is 3 bullets worth... Or, I mean, is the brain juice worth the potential loss of my hand axe? I mean, I guess we have to find out eventually. I need as much brain juice as I can get my hands on, too, so... That's just 500 juice just hanging out. Alright. Bullets is not something I can ignore at this point. As much as I'd like to, as much as I know I shouldn't go over here, I cannot ignore. There's too many cars, too much cover. Too many things I can't see. Oh, that's not good. Something either got in or out of that. Screw it. I'm brave. No, I'm not. I'm a wimp. I'm the last person who should be playing this game. In any respect. That was a bottle. It's not in any way worth it. Better be something good in here. A rock. Well, jeez. That's awesome. Nope. Get the hell away from that. I'll go out and around, thanks. Cutting through that area seems like... Oh, is he inside the freaking building? Yeah, that is definitively within the building. Yeah, no. Those bullets are bait. That's what that is. That's bait. My current level of health, I should really think about using that syringe just to be on the safe side when I go and deal with Queen of Whatevers. Just stick this needle in my arm. I gotta remember that even though I have 7 bullets for my handgun, I have to remind myself that I have to be careful. Okay, now we're getting into the area where dead bodies just kind of laying all over the place. That's a bunch of gnarled tree roots. I have to be completely conscious of what's happening around me, because one wrong step and I end up with a zombie in my face, and I'll be down the axe that I need to deal with whatever this thing is in here. Now, why do I get this sudden feeling? That as soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna end up having to deal with them jockheads. This better be worth it, because if it's not, I'm really not in a good position to... Like, this is really not a good place to be. There's a resonance point underneath me. I gotta remember that. Okay, so we have established in the past that I am capable of sneaking up on this thing relatively easily. What I am not capable of doing, however, is killing her outright. And she's gonna get alerted. No, you don't. I don't trust you. No. Just straight no. Okay. Probably nothing in here. If there is, it's probably nothing real big, but... Ooh, medical syringe. Well, I was wrong. There's something important in here. But the real concern is that I've now left myself without a hatchet. Which, I mean, admittedly, I didn't really have any other choice. But, okay, it looks like there's stuff in this car, so I'm going to bring this thing down first. If possible. Smash open a window. Oh wait, I don't have to. It didn't have a window. Alright. I can live with that. Now the debate becomes, do I go down here now and potentially deal with, you know, the number of undead that he specifically told us was down there before? Or do I take my chances, run back to the safe house, and craft a few shotgun shells? The only reason that's a predicament of any kind is because I don't want to waste extra gunpowder making a shotgun shell if I'm not gonna need it. Potentially. Or I can just craft it here. Well, it's gonna cost me an extra gunpowder. A single extra gunpowder, which might be a big deal, but, I mean, for... Oh, wow, wait. No, it cost me 2 extra gunpowder. Alright, that's a little bit different. 2 extra gunpowder, that's almost enough to make another handgun bullet. That's sneaking back to the safe house and hoping and praying territory. Or I could just go down there. I've got enough handgun bullets, right? I'll be fine. Unless there's another one of those down there, at which point I am dead, regardless of whether or not I have shotgun shells. I will die. Why do I get the feeling that as soon as I go down there, I'm going to be attacked by something? Well, I don't think I was far off. I don't much like the looks of this. I hear him. There's a pipe. Can make a harpoon out of that. Unless I'm a complete idiot, I'd say that that's probably a body that's gonna try and jump scare me. No, he's just straight dead. Okay.
I understand. Oh. Ted, where are you? I've been looking for you all over the place. Shit, John. What are you doing down here? You weren't supposed to see this. I don't understand. Whoa, don't point that thing at me. We're best friends, man. Come on. I know. And that makes what I have to do even harder. Stop joking around, man. Sorry, John. But I have to do this. Mobius doesn't allow for mistakes. Mobius? What on earth is Mobius?
So a man killed his friend, and now he's down here in a zombified stupor. That's my story anyway, and that's what I'm sticking to. I don't like this, but I don't think I have much of a choice in the matter. I'm kind of committed now. Stop coughing. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Let's see a way to deal with this. Are they all locked up? I don't see a way to deal with that properly. There's a lot of them. I don't know the code. Presumably I'll find it down here somewhere, but being herded once again. Okay.
What's this? Some kind of cipher?
I need to get out of here. That can't have been that easy. I mean, I gotta go in after him, right? Have a oh. What? Make up your mind, dude. Okay, now what the hell's happening? Oh, thank God I got him. Okay. That was a problem. It's been dealt with. Thank God. Nails to make shrapnel out of, whatever that means. Oh, hello. What might you be? You don't want to be near this when it goes off. No, I don't. Why do I feel like you're going to present me with a very good opportunity to test that out in a few seconds? Alright, there's a way out, if that's what you want to call it. That sounds like it just leads to death, but... Disposal request. Ted Sizen. A pencil. Entered unauthorized Mobius area with sensitive materials. Capture and programming was unfortunately not an option. Zeta 5, requesting disposal unit. Oh, so he had to kill his friend and then just deal with it, basically. Alright, so this cipher. Union security card. I don't know what to make of that. Four digits. Without any knowledge of how to read this cipher, I've got nothing. I'm going to take a break here, and I'm going to see if I can figure out what that is. I mean, I'm sure if I put my brain to it a little bit, I can, but you guys don't really need to be wasting your time watching this. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, give or take. Okay, so actually that didn't even take me that long, because it made me realize, wait a minute, the door is labeled. It's literally got a number on it. So, if the door has got a number on it, then it probably corresponds, so door B, numbers 3 and 4. B34. That's 9676. Well, that was idiotic of me. 96. Sorry, there's a little bit of latency between... There we go. So there's that. Now getting that open leads to the following. That's some weapon parts, some high-grade weapon parts, which is fantastic. That means I can upgrade my pistol probably to level 2. What is this? Medical kit. Contains medication that restores a moderate amount of health better than a medical syringe. Can be crafted from herbs as well. Okay. Handgun bullets. All of this is stuff I'm glad to have, but my real question is, what price do I pay? Did I grab any shotgun shells? No, I didn't. I'm an idiot. I had hoped that I would, but alright. So the price that I pay, however, is probably that I'm not going to be able to go back the way I came. And I wouldn't gain anything by going backwards anyway, not at this point in time. So, here we go. I've got an explosive bolt trap in the event that I come across something I really can't handle. But I mean, that's got to be like last resort. This enemy is way bigger than anything I've seen thus far. Oh, this is bad. Oh, hello, tripwire. How are you? Alright, if that's a tripwire trap meant for me... Well, I don't know how to get around this tripwire. So instead... I don't know if I can get around it. I think I might just go through it and see what happens. Oh, there you go. It's an explosive trap technically meant for me, but I can keep it for myself now. Alright. Now this is where things get really interesting. So I've got explosive bolts. Oh, dummies! Knock, knock. Well, I probably should have been sparing with that, but I did not think that was going to go off. You giblet murdering jerkbag. Oh boy. Oh, jeez. What the? What in the name of all high hell? Oh god. No! Damn it! Oh boy. Okay. Well, now that we're done dealing with all of that crap, such that it is, I must have, okay, by blowing them up, did I, like, ruin any chance I had at getting brain juice from them? Because if that's the case, that kind of sucks, but, you know, we do. Did I grab that thing's axe? I should really, really do that if I didn't. You had an axe. Where did it go? There it is. Excellent. That might be the only thing that saves me later, so we're gonna hold on to that. I hear somebody very angry in the next room. Truth of it is, too. Oh, I see something blue and glowy. That's usually an indicator that they want me to go there. And something's going to happen. Okay. Well, at least they're being generous with the explosive bolts. Generous with your ammunition too, please. I hear that. It's in my ear. Just how dumb do you think I am? Got a medical syringe available. So I want what's in here. It's gonna be one of those quid pro quo scenarios. I see that thing back there. I know it's hiding. I'm not an idiot. No, you don't. No, you don't. That scared the shit out of me. Like, I knew it was coming. I probably, if I had kept moving instead of hiding in cover, I probably could have avoided using my hand axe, but such that it is, I guess. There's not a whole lot I could really do. Like, I just kind of reacted there, so that sucks, but I'll get by without it. How many more bullets do I have left? Wow, I used 5 bullets and I didn't hit anything. Man. I really am bad at managing my ammo. And part of that is because I'm taking, like, an exhaustive, I have to kill everything approach to this game, which is really not wise on my part. I should be looking to avoid combat as much as possible, not engage everything. There's a fuse. Use that for sure. Looks like more pistol ammo. Excellent. Keep this thing loaded. Wow, we've actually got a relatively okay supply of gunpowder at this point. Now, I don't know if any of this really respawns at all. If it does, fantastic, but I kind of doubt it. And yet at the same time, I know that this game's gotta have some sort of, you know, crafting system where things respawn a little bit. Again, why would you... Okay. I don't much like the looks of this. Is that red light Am I outside? I am. Oh. Well, how quaint. Okay. Get some green gel. Is that what they served you guys for, like, drinks and whatnot? Yeah, I see plenty of things moving in that train already, and I am not going to indulge trying to go over there. I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I love the particle bleed. I don't know if you guys could see that, but there's some serious particle bleed off of that glow effect. I mean, depending on what's in the truck, this could be really good. This is a really bad idea. Oh boy. This was bad. Yeah, that got me killed. Well, I didn't think he was gonna be really have to do much of anything to open that up. I never would have guessed it would have taken that much effort to open the thing. And, furthermore, I've opened those before. It doesn't take that much effort. Especially not for a man his size. But, furthermore, I fully expected that once I, even went near it, it would just open and zombies would start coming out. But, that's sort of... Okay, so I didn't lose that much progress. It's just... Alright, so what I need to do, more than anything, I need to think about where I'm gonna run. Place the trap in the road, basically, for them. I mean, I surmise that it would be best for me to just run in the opposite direction. And that makes sense on some level, but at the same time, I don't know if I trust myself to not get caught in the blast. And that's the big problem here. There's no way to... Anyway, I'm gonna run back to... that's a conundrum for another time. That's, if you're readily capable of handling things, but... I can't place a tripwire on the outer side of it. I could probably move some objects to... Well, it depends really on whether or not objects are movable. Yeah, see, I can't even move a traffic cone. Oh, well, maybe I can. But the other thing is I want to save this explosive bolt for whatever that thing is that's guarding the sniper rifle parts, because that's what all of this resource gathering has been about. I want my sniper rifle. I just need to think about how best to get it, so really the point, it kind of just comes down to, alright, how's the best way to do this and not get myself killed, and that's a big part of it. Alright, we got about 8 grand in green goop. We can go in and get some more upgrades. I have a high-end weapon part, and I'm going to save that again, I think, for the sniper rifle. I know I'm going to be using the pistol more often than anything else. But, Got the Warden crossbow. One of those. I should increase the damage of the explosive bolts. Only cost 80 weapon parts. It makes a ton of sense. Now that costs 160, but that would amp the damage up another 60%. Which is a hell of a lot more of an upgrade than the increased 120%. Alright, what is the explosive bolt? Oh, shrapnel explodes after a short period of time. What, did I magically imbue the nails with the ability to blow up? Alright, so let's see here. What does it take to craft an explosive bolt? It takes some nails, which I have 2 of. And it takes 3 gunpowder, which is not really all that expensive. I can craft a single harpoon bolt, which means we're a lot better off than we were, because harpoons deal ridiculous damage by comparison to anything else. I can craft a couple explosive bolts, and I know I'm going to need those. It's not a matter of want to, it's a matter of you're going to need to. So it takes 5 to create a medical kit. But a medical kit's going to be worth a lot more than a medical syringe. I mean, yeah, we have exactly 3. Alright. As for the rest of this, I need more shotgun shells. I'm running into more and more situations where that is a necessity, and I don't want to be caught out in the open again. I can create 4 bullets from my handgun, but again, those have been the most plentiful. I should probably craft 2 of those. And okay, I can only craft another shotgun shell. So there's 3 reserve shotgun shells in addition to the one that's in my inventory. And then let's just, alright, I guess we will just craft the other handgun round. Smoke bolts, no big deal. I probably should have grabbed a shock bolt, but whatever. We've got access to some hardware. Theoretically, I can do a lot more now with what I've gained. Now, the big thing is to get Sebastian up and on this coffee train, so to speak. Alright, so here's my room. I'm gonna save here because I don't want to lose everything. There's that. And then... oh, wait a minute. I need to go back out. Just for a second. I forgot to smash that other statue. I don't know why I let myself forget about that, but I definitely need to go get that other statue. Because then whatever's in those 2 lock boxes, or lock whatevers, I can also use to help me out. And I'm going to need all the help I can get, because I'm not experienced at these kinds of games either. So, for me... alright, I got 2 locker keys out of 32. That's... huh. That means that I've got 1/16 of what this game has to offer in the secret compartments category. And I'm sure I've missed keys by now, but I didn't realize that I needed to be on the lookout for those statues until later on. Okay. So now we got that. Let's see here. Let's go talk to the creepy lady that does brain surgery on us all the time. I just watched all of those things stab into my brain.
You've brought something with you. A key? Excellent. Some keys open doors of perception, but this isn't one of them. This one is more mundane, but still useful. Go on. Open one. Its contents are better off in your hands than locked away in here.
Go with the bottom corner. Ooh, 10 gunpowder. I'll take it. I'm gonna go with a random one like that. Oh, a medical syringe. Oh, 3 medical syringes. Well, that's really handy, actually. I'm okay with that.
How am I ever going to get...
I'm not... Okay, the last time I was here was over an hour ago. What? How long have you been doing those nails? That's what I want to know. Okay. Move faster while crouched. That's all well and good, but... slower to investigate. Okay. So... what about that? Alright. 2 things that we've been really neglecting. First of all, the ability to run. And I'm a big believer in those saving grace moments where you avoid damage randomly. And who knows how often it happens. I don't know. Like, give a chance to automatically avoid an attack. Increased probability of automatically dodging an attack, certain attacks. So, I have 20% chance, even with this base one, I have a 20% chance of evading an attack that could potentially hurt me. Why did I not take that sooner? I mean, it costs, so, $7,500. That's the reason I didn't take it right away. The cost of upgrading my health again would cost the same amount, but, it only gives me an extra 25% health. Alright, what about this? Defiance, level 1. You'll grit your teeth and bear it, remaining alive with a small amount of health. That could be really handy, too. Just because it means that I have to use less syringes to survive, but... the thing that's been bugging me the most, the thing that I really need to deal with, is the fact that my melee damage is awful with weapons like knives and axes. Including attacks with weapons like knives and axes. It's an odd way to put it. Okay. Alright. Well, I really don't know. I'm using healing items. That increases it by 10%. Which isn't that much. Like, at its maximum, you get an extra 30% when you use healing items. The only reason I would ever go down this tree is for the second chance. It does not work when taking fatal damage from certain attacks, but automatically uses a syringe. Well, certain attacks would include the grapple attacks, where you would obviously not be able to move and jam a syringe in your arm. But, again, this game's all about surviving. And for me, that means learning how to sneak attack properly. And this one, the Predator, this allows you to quickly close on an enemy for a chance to sneak kill them. Hold, move in for the kill when the red icon is displayed. Press A when the sneak skill icon. When within a certain distance behind an unaware enemy, a red icon will be displayed on them. Hold to automatically sprint towards them when you get close enough to sneak. Will fail if the enemy notices you partway through the sprint, so take care to attack from directly behind. Yeah. Because once you start sprinting, they're going to hear you. So, there's a downside. Predator is going to be great in some ways, but alright, so I'm going to stop worrying about this so much. I'm going to take combat stuff because the biggest detriment to me right now is that I can never hit my target with my pistol. Which, wouldn't usually make sense, except that, Anyway, less kickback when firing weapons. bullet cascade. For a set amount of time, shooting damage is increased with each consecutive shot. The effect ends when either time or ammunition runs out. That seems like a reward for wasting ammo, which I'm assuming later on in the game ammo might be a little less scarce, but for now, anyway, that seems like it would get me killed. Alright, I'm gonna say let's take Prowler. Love how he seems like he's in ridiculous amount of pain in the corner, and then he just goes right back to being passive. Just, I'm fine. Oh, you're so worried about?
Don't you think it's... How am I ever... I know my office is relaxing, but it's no place to loiter.
Well, alrighty then. Thank you, nurse, for stabbing my brain with multiple needles and giving me a goop injection. Now, she's not. Oh, wow, that actually is a lot faster. I didn't think it was going to make that big a difference, but it really does. Alright, so we absolutely sure. Like, I haven't come back here since before.
Being the tip of the knife is a dangerous job.
Yeah, he's dead. I haven't found Miles yet. He was a combat specialist, so he might be still alive. Liam O'Neill's alive. And Sykes. Every time I hear the name Sykes, I immediately think to myself, Newsies. Just because... Wait, why is my chair gone? Also, I'm surprised I haven't contacted Kidman with any of the other stuff I've seen. Oh well. Not overtly concerned about it, I guess. Alright. Let's get out of this office, get back into the horror genre, and see what awaits us next. Now, what time is it? I should really know that. 5:40. I think I started this around 4:30, so we've been going for about an hour. Probably gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna make a mad dash. Well, not literally a mad dash, but I'm gonna make a dash for the sniper rifle parts in an attempt to get the sniper rifle, because I think that would be a lot of fun. No way to tell whether or not I'm gonna be able to deal with it. Alright. I'm gonna guess. Let's see here. Let's start with the harpoon. If that doesn't kill this thing outright, and I'm guessing it won't, because it looks even more creepy than the other things I've seen. But we're gonna start with the harpoon bolt. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna switch to... I wish I'd had hand axe just in case. Man, that would be handy. If that doesn't work, I guess I'll switch to the shotgun. I should reload that before we get there so that I'm not caught in the middle of combat trying to pull that off. Get this fully loaded. Got 3 medical syringes in my inventory and a med kit. I should be able to do this. I mean, I don't think I've ever been this well equipped, not since we started the game, so from that standpoint, I should have drank some coffee before we left. And I'm not wasting a medical syringe on healing myself when there's perfectly good coffee available. I apologize for the backtrack. Don't worry, we'll still get the sniper rifle parts before long. With the shotgun shells and whatnot, I could theoretically go clear that room and grab a couple more pistol bullets, but shotgun shells are way more valuable than pistol rounds. And a lot harder to miss with, too. And since we all know I can't shoot in this game worth a damn, that's a big deal. Speaking of which, I should find out. I took that combat upgrade. How much less sway do I have to put up with? Okay, see, now that's not as bad. That, I mean, if I'm aiming at an enemy's head, that's not gonna more than likely sway off as bad. To the point where I won't be able to hit anything. I still think that the shooting dynamic in general in this game is really crap. Just because you can't move your gun around as much, but, you know, can't have everything. Chug down some coffee, let that fill in whatever wounds you may or may not have, mysteriously. Oh, okay, for a second there, that looked like the explosive bolt deal.
Tell me.
Okay, so he's got nothing more to say. And I should save before we make this venture then. Cancel. Alright, so now we've gotten to the point where... Well, we've been on resonances forever. So I'm going to save over these in order. I think those are originally designed to have... No, wrong door. I think those are really meant to have different playthroughs saved on them, but I like having a good way to go back in the event that I really screw something up. Because the last thing I want to deal with is where I was, where I was before, thinking that I had no way out. Now, obviously that wasn't true. I just needed to man up a little bit and go into the places I hadn't seen yet. But the point was very... I mean, I was genuinely concerned. Alright, so that's kind of interesting. As long as you don't run your stamina bar completely out, and if you just stop on your own... Oh boy. I will be back shortly. Somebody is knocking on my door. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I answered the door. It was somebody with the wrong door. I think they were looking for 208. But anyway, after that I was like, oh, let's go to the bathroom quick and jump right back in. So, without further ado, let's jump right back in. There we are. Now, I was explaining to you guys before that happened that if you don't deplete the sprint gauge entirely, it starts to regen immediately, which could be really handy to know. Stop yourself just shy of depleting your own stamina gauge. Maybe, just maybe, sorry, jaws all screwy. Maybe, just maybe, I'll end up with less troubles. Alright, now, there are still a fair number of corpses that litter the direction I need to head. Actually, I should mark that while I've got time. Sniper rifle parts be over here. And I have to cut through here to get to them. And the unfortunate fact of the matter is that there is something wicked between me and that. So, harpoon bolt equipped. Why does that look like it's smoking? There, that's better. Yeah, about that. About y'all go to hell. Who was intelligent enough to lock them in something that they don't know how to open? Okay. Oh, big question here, though. We witnessed a zombie manipulate his manipulate his body enough to, well, for lack of a better, he literally climbed up and down a ladder. They can climb up and down a ladder. Now, those things latch shut, so that's why, but that's why they can't get out now. But, I mean, why did they not attempt to stop whatever that was from happening? Like, I feel like there were ways that could have been dealt with. Alright. Alright, where is this creepers? Okay. Yeah, that. What is that? It looks like a multitude of body parts mishmashed together. I don't want to risk missing. Okay, now I gotta change bolts to the explosive bolt. I don't even know if that did anything to it. It's about to make a shit ton of noise. Oh my god, how are you not dead? Thank you for breaking my eardrums, you witch! Well, this is great. This has gone about as well as I'd anticipated it would go. Which is to say, not well. Oh god! Jesus. Where the hell did they come from? Well, this is just great. Alright. What, have you guys all decided that I'm not worth your time? Maybe it'd give me an opportunity to knife one in the back. If I'm lucky. That's a big if, but... Where's she going? And there's a reason I decided not to come this way. It was because there was too many unknowns. But I mean, we saw that thing, whatever it was, take more than one explosive bolt to the face and not perish, which concerns me for a number of reasons. Well, this is bad. This is really bad. This is borderline stupid. That's what this is. Alright. Now would be a good time to use our bottles to keep enemies occupied. I feel like I used that many bullets. Didn't I have? I suppose I used them all, didn't I? Well, that's great. What does that leave me with? That leaves me with one pistol bullet and a couple of shotgun rounds. You sassy wenches. Alright. One shot at glory. Or not, because, you know. That's a thing. Oh, I hate my life. Time to run. Ugh, this is ridiculous. I've crafted as many bullets and munitions as I possibly could, and I've still got nothing to show for it. It's entirely possible that I just can't get through here without more supplies yet. I should have been fine. And I think I might have killed enough of these things now that I might be able to sneak around. There's something in that garage. That's a problem. Because the garage is where I need to go. That noise. Alright. I'll take that. And thank you very much. Hey! There are sniper rifle parts here. There must be a sniper rifle somewhere. Well, I already have the sniper rifle.
These parts should fix the broken sniper rifle.
This isn't really a safe house, but I'll treat it as such for the time being. Super accurate at long range thanks to its powerful scope for when you don't want to get your hands dirty. So I don't have any nails, so I can't make another explosive bolt. I don't have another pipe to make another harpoon. Really, it boils down to whatever's left in here. There's a metal pipe. Some more weapon parts. Alright, so now sniper rifle cartridges take 8 for 1. But let me take a look at the sniper rifle itself. So it's for firepower, ammo capacity, fire rate, and reload time. Well, how much does it cost? 100 weapon parts to upgrade the firepower? Considering what I'm dealing with here. Man, I wish there were some needles here, but I mean, I can craft a harpoon bolt. That's gonna be the next most powerful thing I can use. I can craft 2 shock bolts with some of the gunpowder I have. And that's gonna be handy because I can lead the enemies out into the street and get them caught in the electricity. If I have to. I don't think I should, but if I have to. Would have been nice if I'd been accurate with both of those, wouldn't it? That thing needs to go to hell. And possibly die. Did I say possibly? I meant it really needs to die. I've got 3 bullets loaded. It's enough to take care of the 2 zombies. But what about that creature? I do have 1 harpoon bolt. I forget about that. Where is that thing? Alright. There it is. This range, there's no guarantee I'm gonna even hit the damn thing. That was insanely dumb. To think that that would have done anything. I need to get out of here. The jolts do damage, right? What is it going to take to kill this thing? The real question I should be asking myself is, can this thing be killed? And if so, how exactly? I've got my sniper rifle, and that is the main point of all of this, I guess, was to make sure that I had it in hand. Bearing that in mind, really all I want out of life at this point is load up a shotgun shell, and let's make our way over to the other safe house. Realize that safe houses have those on top of them. Took me this long to notice that. I swear I've played video games before. Well, oh crap. Alright, well, I think that was basically the ultimate point here. From here on out, I think we'll just go story. And if we find weapons or we see deals on the side, you know, great. But what I am getting out of this, for the most part, is that I've come to a point where there's no winning, really. Gotta kill him somehow. Maybe the best thing I can do at this point. Pistol. It might handle this. Did I kill these two? Or no, I didn't. Because I was an idiot. Alright, if I can creep around them and get the bullets off of this body. I don't remember if this is shotgun ammo or pistol ammo. But in either case, it's more than what I got. Oh god. Shotgun shell. That might be just enough for me to pull this off. Time to find out how much damage this thing can do. get lost. Alright. That's the front end of the safe house cleared out. Which is nice, because that means I can go in here and I can do whatever it is I gotta do. Without fear of people trying to eat my brain. At least as far as I know. Alright, and I'd say that was probably as good a place as any to stop. Primarily because the only other place for me to go is down into the Marrow. We'll all see how that ends, so... Yes, alright. Well, you know what? Just for giggles, before I go, I'm gonna go down.
Looks like it's locked by some sort of password.
Oh, so I can't just go there without having the information that I need. Alright, well, the last thing I want to figure out is what kind of sniper rifle is this exactly? Because if I'm not mistaken, that looks like an upgraded and modernized Dragunov. But it's not, because it's got a top-mounted scope, not a side-mounted one. Or a canted scope. So, I don't know. But anyway, we got the sniper rifle. We are at least reasonably well on our way to figuring out how to play this game properly. And hopefully I'll be making some more story progress come Thursday. And I realize Thursday is Thanksgiving, so I may or may not actually broadcast that day, just because I know a lot of you are going to be away with your families and whatnot. So, if I don't see you this Thursday, I'll probably go for Friday. But anyway, I hope you guys all have a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is Plasma Storm, signing off.